Dr. Farouk. Very honored to have you with me here and this little talk about space. All what's in my mind is German language through other positions.
Ich kann auch in Deutsch sprechen.
Oh, super, doctor. Now it's 21 and the planning is during the next 10 years will be another landing on the moon.
The political notions and political decisions, because we went to the moon so that we can succeed ahead of the Soviet Union. In America were terrified.
'69 landed on the moon till '72, and then now it's 21, and the planning is during the next 10 years will be another landing on the moon. I know what takes us to that slow, like it's very, very slow to progress since '69 till now, and since the ancient Egyptians started till now. How do you see this? Why is it that slow? Why you're not going further?
It's politics, the political notions and political decisions, because we went to the moon so that we can succeed ahead of the Soviet Union. Russia was ahead by Sputnik. They took the Sputnik in 1957, so it was rotating around the Earth in Earth's orbit, and people in America were terrified. And then, so that 1960, the President of the United States said, we're going to go to the moon, we land, and before this decade is over, meaning before the Soviets can do it. So it was a competition between the United States of America, or the West, and the East with the Soviet Union. And America won. So now it is not really a race between one group or another, because the Soviet Union did go to the moon with unmanned, and now China has gone there, and Japan is involved, and all kinds of people, and the European Union, and all kinds of things and people. So it is no longer the same situation. It's no longer a competition between the countries, and now it's going to be more of a let's collaboration. Let's put our minds all together and see whether we can get to the moon to benefit from it somehow.
Exactly. I echo you on that, Doctor. So I thought back then, convincing because this is the struggle with the governments and all over the world, with ESA and the government, to take money from the government to spend it on the space technology, same as NASA, same as any government, same as any space agency that is convincing the government give us money to spend on the technology. I thought it's the other way around. I thought back then you didn't know anything about the technology, and to convince the government to put money on space is harder than now. But what you're saying is back then it's even easier than now to convince the government to say, okay, we need money because we are working on getting new technologies to the humanity through space. So like it was easier back then, and now it's hard to collect money from the government to the space agencies.
Exactly right, because it was the government that decided we're going to go. Come on, scientists and technologists, and let us how to find the ways to make us go there. But now the scientists would like to go because they would like to test all kinds of things and collect knowledge. And the governments are not very convinced that knowledge that's worth that much. We're already doing that. That's enough, or maybe let's wait for 10 more years. And this back.
What would you say, Doctor, to the coming generation?
Looked at the people that are running the mission, and we thought, my God, they look like kids. Get me a sandwich and you'll go back. And he wants to prove himself.